I know a little bit about your musical beginnings before Tad, before the brothers, pre-Seattle even. And you were in marching bands, jazz sets, school and classical at college. How much of that plays into this piece of work?
Well, certainly the schooling that I did and all the band work and going to college to study music, as well as jazz and playing in concert band and orchestra, those played hugely into the making of this. And it was a good foundation for me to build on. And I did use some of those teachings in what I was doing here with Incineration, certainly.
Any other influences?
Well, I love Edgar Varese, of course Ennio Morricone, Bartók, Berlioz, Mozart, Bach, Beethoven, Stravinsky.
Was this record plotted or planned out, or was this completely an organic session?
Well, what happened was I did the first song, and it was basically just to have fun and try something out, do it differently, use some synths and various percussion sounds and whatnot, vocal techniques. And it wound up being a song that I posted on SoundCloud just before Halloween, and my friend Peter Scarabello saw it and heard it and liked it and said, "Man, do you have any more of this stuff?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And so I did some more, and then that's how we got to this point. It's atmospheric, and certainly once you hear it, you're going to realize it could be used easily in soundtrack and movie music as well. And I'd really like to get into that as well. So I think that's where it lies and where it lives.
Can you elaborate any on the subject matter, Tad, of these songs? Are they about pain or pleasure?
Well, a lot of these songs' subject matter comes from being a tortured soul, like everybody else on this planet. A lot of the things that we go through, and just things that revealed through being quiet and sitting with myself and not worrying about what else is going on around me, just being present with what it is.
How did you incorporate a feeling of pain and pleasure in this project?
Well, I think that the pain came out in the music. The experience of life, certainly not unique to me, but I mean, the way it comes out, I think, is a direct extension of my psyche and how I lived my life. Well, writing this record was very, very fun for me, and very pleasurable and satisfying. I found myself writing it and playing parts here and there, and I would be laughing out loud and being really excited about the sounds and stuff and what was happening. It was really fun to put together, and it's a good release, and the darkness that comes forth is it's satisfying and pleasing to me. My heart is, it's a dark heart. What's next? Well, I've already completed writing the next one and recorded it, and now begins the long process of overanalyzing and tweaking it, and trying to make it better. And but in the meantime, this one's out, and I'm really excited to share it with people. Well, I think the music speaks for itself, and I don't want to color it with any of the things that I would say that might take away from the spirit of it that came from inside me and outside of me. I think it's important to realize that the music that comes is an experience for me, and a lot of it was written and performed right on the spot. There was no redos, no retakes. Especially a lot of it was written right on this piano right here and recorded right here. Well, the gentleman putting out the record, his name is Peter Scartabello. He's an actual composer and has a record label, and he plays music, and he's a multi-instrumentalist.